Okay, welcome back. I'm Cappadocia. Welcome back to Sky Factory 5. We're carrying on, not quite where we left off. We're carrying on, still working on the block. As you can see, I've changed the system here a little bit. So all the sand is dropping off, and we are starting to get backlog in here now, which is what we want. So all these will start to backlog because I realise we're producing so much sand at the moment that it was basically all jamming around the bottom end here. So I figured, you know what? It'll probably just make life a lot easier if we just pulled it from there. Now, I've been looking at a few things, and the first thing I think we're going to need to do now, we're going to need to get an ME system, I think. I'm going to build some more drawers to add on to the... barrels. To add on to this system in a bit. This isn't really going much anywhere, so I'm not really worried. It's doing what it needs to do, so that's always good. So, and in here we have a large amount of stuff. So, we need to work on a better power system, I think, and that's going to be a big reactor, which is part of the reason why I wanted so much cyan, because essentially we're going to fill it with diamond. That's going to be the aim. So, the thing with the bigger reactors mod is that you can either fill it with coolant to keep it more efficient, or you can fill it with things like diamond to make it more... produce more power. So it's going to burn fuel more rapidly, but it's going to words. Come on, Cap, you know this stuff. It's going to burn fuel more rapidly. It's going to produce more power per tick, but it's not going to be as fuel as efficient, so it will use more fuel per tick rather than... You get what I mean. It's not me being an idiot here. I know what I'm trying to say. Well, probably is being an idiot, but that's neither here nor there. Right. So we're going to want lots of these. And we need blue. We need blue. Blue. Let's grab some blue. Blue. There we go. And the reason why we're going to want so much is we're then going to set up our hard drives to just accept drawers. It's a hard drive just to accept dies. That's all we're going to do. Grab all of that. Grab that. And we're short on blue again. But we have a few diamonds here to start with, and all we're going to want to do is compress them down. We are going to need, well, we probably won't need a bit more than that, because if we're just going to do a small one, we should be alright. Now, the other thing we do need is going to be a bit more uranium. For that, we need light grey and green. Okay. And we do need to fix this one so that it produces all the sand out, but at the moment it's fine. It's fine. There we go. Okay. Now, one question is the uranium... Can we crush this? Yes. Okay, cool. Grab 2. 3 stacks of that. You. Right, off we go. There. Right. We need to figure out a way to get this in here without as much of an issue as we're having at the minute. In we go. The fuck? Thank you. Okay, right, let's try that again. Get in. That's better. And noisier. Let's move away from this a little bit because it is very loud. There we go. So, the question is, how much will 3 stacks give us? Answers on a postcard, please. Let's have a quick look. Well, that's not right. Some more of it hasn't gone through the crusher. Die on 2 stacks of it. Okay, right, back in you go. Okay. Well, we're already over what we put in, so that's good. So this is out of ethanol again. There we go, just shy of 4 stacks, so we've got a whole extra stack out of that. Just under. I'm not going to whinge. Ow! I'm going to whinge about that, though. Down we go. Blip, blip. Blip, blip. There you go. Come through and burn. And this is what I was making the graphite for. We've got plenty of graphite now in our storage, so we'll go fish that out in a sec. Got a couple of stacks of it, just over. So that should all be good. Ooh. I'll close my cupboard door. Right, there we go. This is all going to be whisked straight out anyway. So off we go to collect it. So we're going to need our graphite, and we're going to need this stuff. A couple of chunks of that. Our graphite now. So this is what we want, reactor casing. So we're going to need iron as well. Okay, so blocks of uranium, we don't need that at the minute. We do need reactor fuel rods as well, so we're going to get... Right, so we're going to want to build this. Let's have a look. Right, let's just get a couple of stacks. Let's get a stack, well, as much of this as we can build. There we go, stack, that'll do. Okay, computer system's going to go here. So we'll put this big old lump about here, I think. So. Right, so this is the front wall. Diamond, 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 fuel, wall, diamond, diamond, wall, wall, wall. I'm only going to put one in here. There we go. So I'm going to put one fuel rod in here. 1, 2, 3, about that. That's going to have 3 fuel rods, so I think one more layer up. And it was just the iron we ran out of. For iron. That'll do. That should do the trick. Alright, put that there. And this should wall, there we go. So now diamond blocks, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're going to need 1, 3, 4, 13 more diamond blocks. That's a lot. It's a good job we've got plenty of dye. Okay, next up, we're going to need our rods. So these, reactor glass, yeah, we'll make that in a sec. We're going to need power tap, access port, all of this stuff we're going to need. Control rod, we're going to need that for the top. Coolant port, we don't need that. That we will want, so we need another diamond for that. So we need a bit of redstone. Just one. You can come off now. Well, we are going to need to go back up there, but not yet. That can go there. But when that works there, we'll be fine. Okay. Next up. Power tap. That we are definitely going to need. Again. I could just go with that. Anything else we need? No. Control rod. That we will want. Don't need a redstone port. We will need an access port. Well, we need two, really. That's what I wanted. One of them. Let me up. Okay, we shouldn't need to go on the roof again. Glass. One, two, three. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be all we need here. Yep. So now we need 2 more. We need fuel rods now. Not blocks you, only we need fuel rods. Perfect. We need 1 more after this. So what are we missing for fuel rods? What are we missing for a fuel rod? Graphite. So we didn't quite have enough graphite. Never mind. Let's go quickly make some. This only takes a minute, so that's not a major problem. Cook it. Yeah, we'll do a little bit over. That should be plenty now. And then we're going to set up, once we've got the power up and running, we're going to set up our ME system. Once our ME system's up and running, we'll set up the printers. So, we're going to need just 2. Nice and easy. Up we go. That's glass. I didn't even make the goddamn fuel rod, did I? No. Missing 2 iron. Oh well. Iron's one thing we're not short of. Under the control rod, there we go. So now we just need 2 of these, so we just need to cut the pistons. So we need a bit of wood and some cobblestone. Which, let's face it, neither of those are particularly difficult right now. Cobblestone. And a bit of wood. Right, we're also going to need 2 chests, so we'll quickly make 2 chests. 1, 2. And 1, 2 with them. One of that. One of that. There we go. So now we've got 2 of them. Like I said, this was not particularly spectacular, but we will build a bigger one later. But for the minute, this is just what we need right now. Okay, so we're going to put 1 on this side. And 1 on the back. There we go. Okay, so now we just need a bit more diamonds. So we just need to go finish off the diamonds now. So we need 11 more blocks of diamond. Okay, and we're short on blue dye, I think, for diamonds. But not for long. Bloop, there we go. There we go. Stop hitting it with that. Nine. Too short. And we're short on blue dye again. But again, this is something we're going to fix in the not too distant future. Let's Diamondies. Diamonds. Diamonds. Lots and lots and lots of diamonds. There we go. Okay. So now we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm too short. Bugger. Story of my life. Right. Get all that back. There we go. 2 blocks of diamond. Blink. It's now on. So power tap, obviously that's where you get your power from. Direction input and output. So you change that outputting waste or fuel. So we're going to pump the cyanide out. And the one on this side is going to be our input. So to begin with, just going to use a chest. Do we have any more item ducks? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. Copper nuggets, got a couple. Yep. So and then stuff can go back in. There. Okay, we're just going to put this one floating over the edge. Okay. Now we're going to need some of these. And these are just going to come out the power tap, go straight up. And then we fill it with fuel. Fuel is high. Then we turn it on. Temperature skyrocketing. But we are producing now more power than, well, realistically right now we know what to do with. So, for example, if we were to now we don't have that link to here. We can't link it to there because that one's full. It's got too many cables poking in and out of it. Unless we move one from above it, which we will. Right. Now, where did that come off from? Oh, that's an input. I don't want it coming over here, thank you. We'll find out where that wire came from in a sec. That looks alright. Oh, it's that one. Where should that be connected to? That's connected fine. That's connected fine. That's an output. Where the bloody hell was it going? Ah, these. There we go. Up. Over. Over. There we go. So now the top is an input. This should, realistically, like I said, be receiving more power than it knows what to do with. I am going to pop a servo on the end just to give it a... These cables have never been great, these leadstones, so we may need to upgrade all of them. And this is already full. If we turn it off, let it drop. And do we have any waste in the back here? Let us grab another box. Just for the minute. Put that floating there. Grab that. Output. Good. Okay, but this, I mean, it's not even ticking down. So, yeah, God knows. Right, let's put a thing on it. Do we have a servo? In here anywhere. Probably not. Yep. Now, can we put this on here? No. So this thing's buffer is full. These, I don't think, can pull the amount of power that we need. So, what I'm going to do is disconnect from here. Right. And these are powering that just about. So. Don't really want to do this. That'll do. Okay, we're going to remove this one. We might need to make some more of these leadstone pipes in a minute. Ah! That was not what I wanted to remove. So these thermals are doing alright. Okay. Let's remove from there. No, I want that. Ow! Okay. That's an output. So we need a hammer. Input. Ow. Stop it! Oh, let's go grab the rest of these power cables before I bloody forget. There we go. Right. And now we're going to run this cable out this side. There we go. These aren't taking the power, are they? Okay. And the top one is an input, isn't it? Let me have a look. Ow. Yeah. Right. Now, if this doesn't work... Right. Now, if we turn this off... Yep. Let's have a look. That is staying powered. No, it's not. Okay, so that's not working. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we need different cables to come out of this, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We can sort that. But, so this is essentially doing its thing now. We're collecting any waste that comes out, but at the moment I think we're running it enough so we're not producing too much waste, which is good. This is starting to backlog, which is good. We want that. So I could do another couple of lava generators maybe. But that, it was today's goal. So we've got the big reactor up and running. The next thing we're going to do will be go to bed. Which mod are these from? Cyclic. Okay, so they're power cables, energy cables, which are redstone and stone brick stairs. Well, we can do that. We should already have plenty of stone brick lying around. I'll see if I can grab some redstone on the way through. Yeah. Grab half a stack of redstone. And then we should be able to tear down all of these redstone cables. Because let's face it, they're basic. They're cheap. They were just, you know, standards for really what we wanted at the start. Stone brick. There we go. And then, there you go, just over a stack of these. So now, if we were to, for example, do that. There we go, it's already pulling. What I'm going to do is remove all of that. Cable spaghetti. Right, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to build this out one. Actually, why don't we just do it this way? Blip. No, no. Thank you. Actually, this one can stay here. You can go away. There we go. And then this one come out this way. I don't really want it to go any lower. There we go. Now then. I need to upgrade this axe at some point soon. I've been saying that for a while now. There we go. Blip. Let's build this along a bit. Let's bring this out this way. There we go. That's now ticking up. Perfect. There we go. So that's now going to fill. That's going to stay filled. So much so. We can actually turn that off now. That'll be useful if we need a big kick of power. This thing. Turn it on. It's still producing more power than we need. By quite a significant margin. We are building up a little bit of waste, but that's fine. We're running at about 170%. We're producing half a millibucket, well, about half a bucket per tick, but that's fine. We're producing 6,500 RF per tick for comparison. These things are producing 80. Yeah. Where's my book? That's one thing I want to look at, is see if the thermal book is still in here. I know I made the tome, so where is it? Or is that it? Is it still in the skis? No. That is the engineer's manual. Where did my time end up? Oh, please don't tell me I lost it. Oh well, I might have to make another tome. Or did I leave it up here? Because let's be honest, it could be any bloody where with the way my storage system's been. And these have no use now. Nope. Nope. God knows where it went. Alright, I may have to make another tome. Never mind. But yeah, so we're running with decent power cables now. Or at least semi-decent. Not sure if they're the best on here, but we'll figure that out. But that is the next point. You can come off. There we go. You can come off. And as a matter of fact, you can come off as well. There we go. Look at that. Tidy up the cables. So yep, we're running power up there. This thing is ticking away quite happily. Got our first piece of cyanide. We can use a few bits so you could make turbines if you had a passively cooled one, which we might end up doing to run a turbine off the top. And pulverize it. There is a reprocessor as well, actually. There's cyanide reprocessor. What do we do with this? What does it do? I can't remember. But it's not that expensive, so we could make one. It's only a couple of casings, iron, a couple of pistons. We're missing one casing. I will grab that. Make one of them. Make one of them. And we just need a little bit more cobblestone, I think. Yep. Just a bit more cobble and we're away with this. Cobble. Two of them. One of these. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this thing does. I have used one before, but I cannot, for the life of me, remember. There we go. Oh, I remember, yeah, it needs water in here as well. Which isn't too difficult. But we can make another accumulator. It's not exactly expensive. We just need a bit of copper. One of them. A couple of bits of glass. One aqueous accumulator. And bucket. Okay. I think we're just going to use this for a sec. So all we'll do is pop that there. Going to need a water pipe. I mean, I can move it later. It's not a major thing. Pipe. There you are. Fluid cable. Up and in. There we go. Put that there just for a minute. And now we just go get some water. Get out! One bucket of water. Is that not working? That's for sure not working, are you? Bit more water. Bloop. So we're just going to fill this up with water just for a minute. There we go. Now he's working. There we go. Reprocesses it into plutonium. Which plutonium we need for part of the turbine. But, yeah. So, we'll decide whether, when we want to run that or not. We'll do it manually for the minute. But yeah, that's that. So we're completely reprocessing now. And we are running. Might just need a bit more uranium every now and again, but this little generator will do us for now. Not bad at all. Okay. So I think we're going to leave that there. Get back on there, you. I don't want you. So, I mean, this box is full now. This box is full. This box is full. This box is full. This box has got all sorts of random crap in it. At least those two are filled. There's that. That one's filling. That one's filling. That one's meh. Meh. The other thing we've got to do is just go through and look for flint. Yeah, flint, 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 flint. Get rid of all of this. We've got more flint now than we're going to need for quite some considerable time, so we should be good. Yeah, so we might just need a little bit more cleaning up, but other than that, I think we are pretty golden. This thing's running out of power, so we may need to rerun some power cables, which I will do off camera, because I don't think you need to see me redoing these cables. I don't think you want to see that. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to leave that there. So again, thanks for your time. And for the minute, I've been Cappadocia. Signing off.